Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We are a cloud nation, an emerging nation, and we've been around for about 4.5 years, putting in foundations, and we're now expanding our economy. And that will improve the liquidity and value of our currency, and that'll benefit all our citizens. Anybody can become a citizen and participate totally free, no obligation, and you can, in a relatively short space of time, be eligible for free cash handouts. And we were going to run some of them today, but I'll get into why we're not doing in a moment. Meanwhile, to be a citizen, as I say, there's no fee, there's no obligation. You just come along, register, prove you're a real person. That's all there is to it. And you can access everything that we have, and you can take the option to get involved in anything that we have. One thing, all things, no things, it's entirely up to you. Okay, but if you just follow a simple process, you will become an elite member. Even if you never put your hand in your pocket, you'll become an elite member, generating funds into your ShareHub wallet. And from there, you will be eligible to enter a random drawing for disbursements from that wallet. Okay, I'll get into that in a bit more detail in a moment, but right now we'll be getting started with a little affirmation that helps us with what we have, which is a non-separatist ideology. What that means is we don't pigeonhole people because of where you come from, what you look like, what your gender is, your height, weight, whatever else. We just see everybody as a human being. We recognize that all human beings are unique, but all part of one big family of humanity and all linked together. And being unique, you all have something unique to offer, and therefore of equal value to every other member. So that's what our little affirmation's about. Now, our main purpose as a community is to spread and create true happiness in life. And you may think that you'd be happy if you made $1 million, and you may be, but you may not be. You would certainly get pleasure from generating that initially and buying a few things and spending some money. But whether you would be happy, and I mean that inner happiness that is always with you, can't be destroyed, never wears off, is another matter. There are a lot of people with more money than they'll ever spend, and they're still searching for happiness, and they don't really know what it is they're searching for, and they haven't got a clue how to get it. And what we are trying to help people with is getting that true happiness. You can't buy it. It can only come through loving service to others. And the great thing about being of loving service to others is that you will, through loving service to others, attract everything in life that you need and you want. The more people you serve and the more effort and value you put into that service, and the more you do it without thought of personal reward, the more you'll find that your own cup of happiness overflows, and the faster you will generate that feeling within you, and it will never leave you as long as you continue to live in that way. True happiness, everlasting, ever new joy, bliss. Okay, so we'll have a little prayer before we have the affirmation that helps us with that, to find that true happiness. And before we have either of those, we'll welcome a few people in because we like to welcome you, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the replay. I know a lot of people watch the replays because 7 p.m. London time isn't convenient for everybody. People in the Philippines are now in bed asleep. It's early hours of the morning, and so on. So the replays are all available in YouTube and in Facebook. But for those that are here now, we like them to just pop in their name and where they're from in the comments, and it lets people see what's going on and what's happening within our organization. And I see we have Lewis in from Lisbon in Portugal, Don from Vancouver Island in Canada, Mary from Chicago, USA, Nankiet from Nigeria, Eric from Quebec in Canada, Richard from Devon in England, Samuel from Nigeria, Derek from Wado City in Nigeria, Bozina from Edinburgh in Scotland, Reynolds from Trinidad and Tobago, Kingsley from Manchester, England, Werner from South Africa. And I'm sure there'll be plenty more. And some people are just a little bit shy as well. They don't like to put themselves in the comments and let people know they're here. Okay, that's fine too. Whatever you're happy with, we're happy with too. Okay, so let's get started now. We'll have that short prayer, then we'll have that affirmation, and then I'll get into what's been going on today. Okay? Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service, attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their lives. Amen. And our little affirmation: we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. I think we've got Sam in from Nigeria asking a question. Please, are you making people to be happy or to be very, very sad? Because a lot of people put their hard-earned money into We Share Abundance pools for the past 4 years without earning a single penny. Anybody that has put money into the pools hasn't earned anything, no, because we don't pay any commissions or anything like that. But they will have been gifted significant amounts of our ShareHope tokens, and that will be much, much more than the maximum that they could have put in, which is $100 into the pools. Most people that have been in for any length of time have literally tens of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands, and a few people have millions of dollars in ShareHope tokens in there, and that will serve them for many generations to come, not just for their own lifetime, but for the lifetime of their children, their children's children, and so on. What you are referring to is the ability to withdraw funds from that pool right now, and that is available and has been available for some time, and it is activated by participating in the ShareHope plan and creating your own personal liquidity pool where you can withdraw anything from $1 to $10,000 a month from your built up wealth in the pools. That relies on you to being proactive, and a lot of you don't want to be proactive. So the money is sat there waiting for some other way that you can withdraw. And we are now in the position where we are starting to enable that through random selection of members at least once a month. As we grow, it will become more regular. and you will be selected for withdrawals of anything between $25 and $100 from your ShareHope wallet in a totally random way. We can't do it for everybody because we don't have the liquidity to back up the tokens that you would be withdrawing. And so that's why we're doing it on a random basis. As we grow and as our liquidity pool grows, hopefully we'll be able to expand the number of people that will be selected on a random basis, but it will always be random. It would be unlikely that we would ever have sufficient capital in our community liquidity to be able to pay significant amounts to every member on a regular basis. Of course, when we get beyond that and we get into global liquidity, which is when people will want to buy our tokens, people will know they're available, they'll want to buy them because they recognize them as being a good investment, then we'll be in a position where there is global liquidity. And for an example of that, you look at Bitcoin, you can buy and sell Bitcoin any day. Now, the value of Bitcoin fluctuates up and down, and it can be volatile. It can be $70,000 one day and $15,000 the next day. No one can accurately predict what's going to happen with Bitcoin. But when we get global liquidity, people will know that there may be fluctuations, but there will always be up. And it'll be like a ratchet. Once it goes up, it can't come back down. So it will mean that we will attract people rapidly once the word gets out and once people start understanding that. But to get there initially, we would need around about 45,000 active members. And that will start pushing the price up on a regular basis. And that will attract that global liquidity. And when we have global liquidity, then we will be able to release more funds to match that global liquidity. We will still monitor it, but it will mean that it'll be a lot easier to withdraw funds from your ShareHope wallet. It took Bitcoin about 12 years to get to global liquidity. We've been going with the ShareHope token probably a couple of years. I don't know the exact date off the top of my head, but probably about a couple of years. And I'm hoping that we can do it in less time than it took Bitcoin, even though there is a lot more competition out there now. There is nobody that has a token with the same quality as the ShareHope token in that the price can only go up. Okay, so you're quite right that nobody has been earning anything because there is no way to earn through the pools, but we do reward you and gift you tokens as rewards for logging in, for example, and also through lottery and through participating in other programs and this sort of thing. And we'll be increasing the ways that we will be rewarding people and gifting them in the very near future. Okay, so I hope that has answered your question, Sam. With the first part of your sentence, you say about making people to be happy or making them sad. We can't do either. You can only control that yourself. We can only provide you with the path to happiness and instruct you on the path to happiness. And whether you take up that path and help other people and create that joy in your life is in your hands. It is your choice. We've all been given free choice. You can take it and use it or not as you choose. You will be rewarded by your activity, or if you are somebody that does a lot of wrong, you would be punished by your activity. But nobody can make you happy, nobody can make you sad except yourself. Okay? But we can help you in lots of ways, and we intend to do that. God bless. We got Pierre in from South Africa. Sam, would those people feel happy or sadness? It's entirely in their own hands, isn't it, Sam, as I've just been through. We got Ali in from Pakistan, ready to buy 6 EBB memberships from WISA, and I want to become a member of Sharehope Plan, inshallah. Ali, don't get involved yet in the Easy Business Builder plan, because we are going to radically change that, and it will be very exciting for you in the near future. The Sharehope plan, I would recommend that you get into that as soon as you can, but leave the Easy Business Builder for the moment. I don't want to get into too much detail on that, but very, very simply, we will be making it an annual subscription for everything that is in there now, and more that we'll be adding, and the annual subscription will be less than $10. So it'll be less than $10 a year. It will be able to provide you with an income that you can build over a couple of years very, very easily to over $200,000 a year, and just for $10. Don't start buying things in there now. I will be getting Devyani to remove the ability for people to buy in the Easy Business Builder until we get it sorted out. We will be addressing them all before we get on to those changes in the Easy Business Builder. And I don't think they'll take very long to implement, but certainly the Sharehope plan, get involved in the Sharehope plan and the 777 plan, Poverty Crusher plan. Those are all sound, and I'll let you know a little bit more about the Sharehope plan as well, what we've been on with that today in a moment. But thanks for being here, and I'm not quite sure what the response is to Inshallah. I should know, but I don't. But may God bless you always. We've got Reynold in from Trinidad and Tobago as well. Okay, today we had an issue that was pointed out yesterday in the live by Eric, and I couldn't understand why or how, and neither could he, quite rightly, because it shouldn't have been an issue. It took us quite a long time to get to the bottom of it. It took us till probably getting on for 2 o'clock from early morning. But by the time we got to 2 o'clock, we had fixed it for all future events. I think there were 9 people in total that were affected by this. 4 of them were people that were referred by Eric. And what had happened was some people had upgraded before the matrix were updated at 5:30 yesterday, and yet were excluded from the matrix. And of course they shouldn't have been. They should have retained their position. Now, unfortunately, there is no way we can put them back in the position that they had. But at this moment in time, that isn't too big a disadvantage, because we've not been adding many people in on a weekly basis. There've been very few people added in, over the last 4 weeks or whatever it is that we've been doing this. There is, though, some small disadvantage that those people will suffer. And so what I've done for those people, and I believe this is going to more than compensate for the small difference in their matrix position, I have given those people a rank that they will permanently hold, even if they drop out of the ShareHope plan, and that will allow them to receive automated withdrawals from their ShareHope wallet. So that is what we've done to help make the thing right for those few people. What it also meant was we had to rerun the matrix. We couldn't put it back where it was and then run it from scratch. So we had to run it again, and that may mean that you've earned additional commissions which you wouldn't normally have got. And that's okay with me. It's our mistake, and the fact that you may have gained a little bit from it, I'm happy for. It won't be such an amount that we won't be able to cover, fortunately, at this stage of the plan. And so that has been taken care of, and you will find that things have changed a little bit, and you may have made a little bit more money because of the way we've gone about things and corrected things. And in the future, that problem should never occur again. I spent a lot of time on it today with Robert. He spent a lot of time on it, and Rohit is now looking at a couple of other tasks that I have asked him to get involved in, which are nothing to do with the ShareHope plan. But we will also be looking at improving the information that you receive in your dashboard for the ShareHope plan, because there are some things that are difficult to find. In fact, they're not there. Some things that you can work them out, but it takes time and effort to do it. But we want to make it easier and simpler for you to get all the information that you may want or need at any time from your dashboard. And so we will be working on some of the things there as well. Okay, we've got Andrew in from Auckland in New Zealand. Sam, hope we can now refer all our family members now, unlike we share abundance where one cannot refer family members directly. You've been able to refer family members for many years now, Sam. If people kept up to date with things on a regular basis, like you appear to be doing now, then people would know all about that. It's also been messaged into the inboxes as well as covered in the lives. But yeah, there is no restriction on who you can refer. The only restriction is you can only have one account per person. So you, Sam, can only have one account, but all your family can join at any age level, and they also can only have one account each. Okay. We've got Eric saying, to some of my people that were excluded, it's a huge impact because they were in the first 30 in the community matrix. They would not have got any rank advancement, Eric, for some time. And the amount that they would earn from the community matrix will not have changed drastically, because there wouldn't have been a great deal of earnings at this moment in time from the community matrix. they certainly wouldn't have advanced in rank at this moment in time, but now they will have a rank that is one that they would probably not have reached for several weeks and possibly months. And I think that will more than compensate them for any small loss from the matrix position, even though they were in that first 30. And I regret that has happened, but there is no way we could rebuild the whole matrix. It would have meant shutting down everything for weeks and taking things out, revising, removing commissions, and it was just not practical to do for the sake of those people. But those people will be more than rewarded through the ranking that they've been given. I promise you, Eric. And even if they say, well, I'm not happy with this and I'm dropping out of the plan, that rank will always stay with them. I fixed it as a permanent thing. And so they will always have that rank as a minimum rank. They can increase it, but they will always have it there as a minimum. Okay. We got Camiso in. In UKYC, it is not accepting my document, which is passport repeatedly. Keep on rejecting passport. The only reason it would reject a document is because the photograph that you're taking is not clear. You can't load a scan. You can't do anything like that. You've got to actually take a photograph of it. It has to show the whole document and it has to be readable. And that is the only reason that it would reject it. It's nothing to do with it saying your passport isn't valid or anything like that. It's simply saying we can't accept this because it doesn't show the full document or we can't read it. So you've got to become a better photographer. It can be a challenge. I'm rubbish at doing anything with this smartphone thing. And it took me a while to get a photograph that was accepted of my driving license I used actually, but and that's probably easier than a passport, because a passport is a larger item. But it took me several attempts. Okay. What if they are not in the pools? They won't have tokens to withdraw. Well, if they're not in the pools, they should be in them, because there's no reason why they shouldn't be, because we give them money to get into the pools. So that is up to them. Okay, they will have the rank. They can start building their pools now, and I can't imagine why anybody wouldn't be in the pools. Why wouldn't you get in the pools when we give you money that you can buy the pools with? That is in their hands. There's only so much we can do, Eric, and we've done everything we can. Okay. I'm sorry it happened. But if you want to be specific and pedantic about it, in our terms and conditions, it does state that any system error, we are not responsible for compensation in any way. And it also states that people are responsible to ensure that they are upgraded and at the right time, and not to rely on the system to do it for them. Everybody gets an email when their subscription is expiring, and I think the emails go out something like 5 days, giving you like 5 days to upgrade before your subscription actually ends. Okay, now the fact that it's ended on a specific date and there is a gap between there and running the matrix is a bit of an anomaly, But if you go through our terms and conditions, we are not, because of any system upset or failure or bug or anything else, we are not liable to do anything about it. We will, of course, through wanting to do the right thing, always do what we've done today and try and make it good in the best way we can. And that's what we've done. And if they're not happy, I'm sorry, I can't do any more. So does it mean that any family member below the age of 18 can have an account? Yes, it does. They can't make a withdrawal because they can't do their KYC. Some countries have a majority age of 16. And in those countries, they can do their KYC at 16 and could make a withdrawal. Most countries, it's 18, as it is in the UK, as you well know, because you are in the UK. So they would have to wait till they were 18 to be able to make a withdrawal. But yeah, they can join and participate in anything that they want to within our community, but they just can't take their money outside of our community. Okay, we got Camiso. What about staking funds? Something new there? No, there is nothing new in the staking funds. The staking programs that we had are not operational. You cannot stake now, there is no way that you can do it. And we are in the process of refunding the people that made stakes. Okay. But they were on the right time. It's not them, it's already said that you had to fix it. We have fixed it in the best way we can. Read our terms. We are not liable to make any recompense for anything that happens through something not being right. But we do, and we do our best. And those people we've done our best for, they have a rank that they would not have achieved. If they don't have a pool, then I can't do anything about that. There is no reason why they shouldn't have a pool. The pools are available without putting your hand in your pocket. And when they do have pools, that rank will still be there and they will be able to make withdrawals. And if they're not happy, they can drop out of the shareholder plan. But they would be unwise to do that. We can't do more than we've done. If we could have done it, we would have done it. We can't do it. It would have meant disrupting everything for all the paid members. It would have meant shutting things down, starting over basically from scratch. And I wasn't prepared to do that for 9 people. Those 9 people that were affected, we have made the best redemption that we could. And if they're not happy with it, I'm sorry. It's the best we could do. Okay, Sam, please kindly be honest with this new program, 7-7 plan, and the others, so that it would not be like the others. I don't believe I've ever been anything other than honest with anything that we've done, Sam. I know that we have people that are impatient. We value every member equally, even the ones that complain all the time. Some of them have been really supportive and recently started complaining about things, and I can't blame them for that. Things don't always move smoothly. They don't always go according to plan. You know, a rocket on its way to the moon is off course 99% of its journey. But they keep bringing it back and bringing it back. And life is a bit the same. You know where you're going, but you get off track a little bit and you have to come back and you have to come back. And because of those diversions, it sometimes takes longer than you would like it to take. How fast you can do things also depends on the funding that you have. And we don't have any funding. We don't have any benefactors. We don't have any profits because we're a not-for-profit organisation. Everything that comes in is used for the benefit of the members. So we are limited in what we can do. If you knew how much we have achieved with how little, you would be amazed. But we have never been dishonest about it. We've always been absolutely open and honest about everything that has been going on, is going on, and will continue to go on. And you can go back through all of our live events. We've never hidden anything from anybody. We've always put it out there, been 100% transparent. It's not satisfied everybody all the time. In fact, much of the time, a lot of people have been dissatisfied. But we can only do what we can do. And we do to the best of our ability what we can do. And to the best of our funding and everything else. Things are getting a little better at the moment in time, and they will get better as we can bring in more things and get more things up and running smoothly. The random allocation of funds we will be able to do. I was going to do it today, but when I checked the download, I thought, oh yeah, this looks good, it looks okay, but I didn't see how many people were on it. We only have around 2,000 people that are elite members, people that are active in Pool 6. And yet the spreadsheet had nearly everybody. I'm not sure why it excluded everybody, but it had nearly everybody in it. We got nearly 40,000 people on the spreadsheet. And we're only going to make these disbursements to people that are that have active Pool 6 elite membership. And so that has to be changed, and I'm hoping we can get Devyani to do it tomorrow. I only noticed just after we'd said cheerio, because we've been working all day on various bits and pieces. One thing we have done is we have now got uploaded the first part that caused the bugs in the first place in the 777 plan that we spent 2 days correcting, and that is now uploaded and working as it should be. It's been a very trying day in many ways, just trying to put things right in the best way that we can. And that is what we always do. We always try and make things and do things in the best way that we can. I'm hoping that we will get a proper download of that information tomorrow, and we'll do the random disbursements tomorrow. If not, it will be Monday. Tomorrow is also the 1st of the month, and it will be the State of the Nation and things like that. So that's where we are with things, and that's what we've been doing today. Where after a few months the program will crash. No program that we've got has crashed, other than the staking plans, and they crashed because we lost our trading funds were frozen by Binance. They are saying that they will release those funds, but we're not going to start trading again because it was a blessing in disguise, and trading is fraught with difficulties. Even if you get somebody trading for you that is really successful and really good, you can't guarantee results. And what happens if that person that is really good dies or decides he's not going to do it anymore, whatever, you're back to square one. Trading is not a solution unless you are doing it yourself. And then you've got to be very, very careful and be prepared to lose money, because you will never, ever, nobody has ever done it, to my knowledge, successfully traded with every trade they make. You will get losing trades. The art of trading is to get more wins than you get losses, or certainly more sizable wins. You know, if you can win once for $1,000 and lose 3 or 4 times for $100, that's successful trading. It's getting an overall profit, but it isn't something that is easy. And that is why most of the trading programs that you get out there are either Ponzi's or collapse eventually, because they can't sustain the trading levels that they have forecast. And it comes to a point where there is a you can't just put more money into it. You get to a point of diminishing returns in trading as well. And so if you've got 100 members and it's going really well, by the time you get to 1 million members, it's a lot more difficult, even though you've got a lot more money, to satisfy all those 1 million members. So the only program that we've had that crashed has been the staking programs, and we will make refunds to those people that will put them into a profit situation. And withdrawal would not be possible again. What do you mean withdrawal would not be possible again? Withdrawal is possible now, and lots of people are withdrawing now. Okay. I, as a person, am in profit. If I put my money somewhere, I am expecting profit, because to get money is not easy. Yeah, if you're looking at it as an investor, we are not an investment. We never have claimed to be an investment. We never have been an investment, and we have never tried to get people to look at us as an investment. We try and teach people to be proactive in helping other people, and through helping other people, generate income for the people they're helping as well as for themselves. Okay, thanks for your input, Sam. And thank you, Eric. Whether they're happy or not, whether you're happy or not, I'm sorry. I'm sorry it happened. We have done our best to fix it. If you have earned $2 in the ShareHope and you send $8 to the ShareHope, is there a way to pay the subscription in the ShareHope? And my referral tried and it was not working, as you can only choose one payment method. If you have earned $2 in the ShareHope and you send $8 to the ShareHope, is there a way to pay the subscription in the ShareHope? You would have to withdraw the $2 to your available cash wallet. Okay, you withdraw the $2 to your available cash wallet, and then upload the $2 into your ShareHope wallet. That's what you would have to do. You can't you can't say I've got $2 in this wallet and $8 in that. Can I pay my $10? The answer is no. You've got to have $10 in one wallet, and the easiest way to do it is make your withdrawal. You can withdraw $2. There's no limit on it. The withdrawal will go $2 into your available cash wallet. You can then upload that $2 from your available cash wallet into your deposit wallet, and you'd have $10 in your deposit wallet, which would allow you then to complete your payment. Okay. And that's it, disappointingly, because as I say, we did want to run those disbursements today. I had it pretty much set up and ready to go. And then I realised that there were far too many people there. It wasn't the list wasn't correct. I'm hoping we can get a corrected list for tomorrow. If we do, we'll run it tomorrow. If not, we'll be doing it on Monday. That's it from me. I am still also working on the explanation of all the pools and things. It is getting clearer, but it is not getting short enough. It will be changed so that it will give bullet points of what you get, and then you'll be able to investigate further on those bullet points. But it'll just give the basics, it'll be saying, okay, this is what you get, and this is how you get it. And then it'll be more explanation about it for people that want to delve deeper. Ali says, I have KYC issues. I can't verified $2 fee required in available cash wallet. That means that you've failed your verification twice. We only pay for it twice for you. It costs us $2 every time somebody submits a verification, whether it fails or whether it goes through. We can't give you unlimited verification. You have to make sure you get it right. And you will have to pay if you've used beyond those 2 free ones we give you. We can't give unlimited verification to everybody. We don't have the money to do it. Okay, I apologize to you for that as well, but I think that has also been made clear in messages that have gone out. Make sure you get it right. Make sure you have the right documents that go up and follow the instructions precisely. And if you do that, your verification will go through. But if you don't follow the instructions precisely, then you will get knocked back, and it costs us $2 each time that happens. If we were to allow it unlimited, we'd have a lot of people I'll try it again, I'll do it again, it wouldn't matter to them. You do it 50 times, 100 times. We don't have the funds, unfortunately, to be able to allow that. And there would also be people just out of spite. We have some people that have got upset about the way things have gone, and I understand them being upset, but they go about things in the wrong way of expressing that, and they would deliberately put in ridiculous things just to thwart the system. It used to happen with our in-house verification. So we have to limit it to 2 paid attempts per member. Anything beyond that, you have to pay yourself. I'm sorry. Could you pay your submission straight from your ShareHope back office? Your subscription, presumably, not submission. Yeah, that is the only place that you can pay it from. It's in your ShareHope back office. You have to deposit funds into your ShareHope account to do it, or have commission in there that you can pay from. Your commission obviously has to be sufficient to cover it. Or as I said to Eric, you can withdraw your commission. Let's suppose you've got $5 commission and you want to put in $10. Withdraw your $5, that'll be in your available cash wallet. Add another $5 into your available cash wallet from however you want to do it, and then upload $10. And then the system actually, if you're not paid, will at the end of the day upgrade you. But you can also manually use the activate. You just go into that activate and click the button and it'll be done instantly. Okay. Right, that's it, folks. I suppose in many ways it's been successful. In some ways, we've not satisfied everybody. In some ways, it's been disappointing that we've not been able to do some of the things that we wanted to do today. But we have made progress, and any day where we don't make progress is a day wasted. And that applies in your life too. So I'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, and then Facebook. And we will endeavour to have made further progress. Until then, God bless you all. I love you all. I am constantly thinking and working for you. And I'll see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Yeah, come on. In a wild crocodile. Woo. See